taste the sweetness. I still ponder how I've been so crushed, stuck. Wonder how so much time passed. I didn't stop to sip my drink. Couldn't notice I turned frozen, parched on the brink, staring at somber reflections in the glass. Thank you, guys.
Alright, thanks so much, Nate. Next up, we have Aisatou.
Thank you guys. Stop, you're making me shy. Alright, so I'm gonna get into it. So I'm gonna be reading two separate pieces, but the first piece is a continuation to a poem. So it's gonna start off with prose, and then it's gonna go into the poem, which are entitled the same things. The title is, Can a Bed of Grass Be a Garden? Because I don't think I have much to give this garden anymore. I know that there can be vines that drape from the trees as I swing from one end to the other. I can fly so high beyond the trees that I could grab the clouds up above. And if I could only garner as little as the gas from the clouds, I'll seek refuge by the sun. I would settle for gas, knowing that I could have grabbed a cloud, a soft and pillowy cloud to lay upon, a cloud that can provide me shade and can protect me from the illuminate rays of the sun, a cloud that could wage a storm, that I could cleanse with, that I can drink from. Yet, here I am with just gas from a cloud, wings tangled in vines, while the sun pierces my skin and dehydrates me. I would settle for gas just as much as I have settled for a bed of grass, when I am more than capable and deserving of the garden I thought we could have grown together. This garden I once called home. Home used to be this garden, a place of respite, may I add? Before you, home was a garden shed with very little light and dying wildlife. Being told what to pick or what to prod, what to water or where to hide, malnourished me until I managed to escaping. I found nourishment within the presence of the sun and within isolation the more I did. But I fear I have done so much of it that I might not have a place to stay tonight. So dark, so placid. Yet the nuisances of the day come speeding like rapid fire, racing through my mind of mine. No one seems to understand this vast and fickle mind of mine. I have always reprimanded. Before you, I could be lost, gone a tangent with no judgment in sight. I could be without question in your presence, and you could do so in mine. We flourished and danced to each other's melodies. Then I began to sink deep into your quicksand. And I tried my best to pull myself out, as I didn't want to fall into this garden that began to sprout much sooner than I had anticipated. Until you sunk into my quicksand so adamantly, I felt the caress of yours from afar, and your words of affirmation and reassurance I hummed along to like a song. The birds couldn't get enough of me. I couldn't get enough of you. This bed of grass, I imagined all along. I longed to have you beside me as I lay in it this time. So abruptly, companionship suited me more than lonesomeness did. Never did I expect so abruptly of your departure in this bed of grass that you slept in. Never did I expect for your betrayals to follow me along the trail. Abrupt must be a part of your extensive vocabulary, along with the rest of your intentions and your chivalry. Here I was, back to the end, back to my doubts, back to my worries and concerns, back to thinking this. is too good to be true. Disappointment is what I least expected already, but I never expected it from you. This mind that no one seems to understand, but I go out of my way to understand yours, your mind, your body, but nobody seems to care for me. Only the ideas and benefits of me. The vampire that sinks into me, consuming my blood and my energy. I am and have always been the gentle giant that cradles my children to sleep. Came to me easily, some days better than others, but time is more useful after hours when time isn't slipping away. I went and I still search for an answer while you still peek at the crevice of my mind. I began to love you and hate you at the same damn time as I tell myself the truth written in the same lies. For your benefit, to save the version of you that I still saw fit. Defended your behaviors of coldness and negligence. I think you might be the bad guy, maybe the worst guy of them all. The bad weeds began to take up all of my garden's nutrients. It's frustrating how much I can quote from you, from the things you have told me, you have shared with me. Your quotes once filled me with clarity, but anxiety begins to resurface within my abdomen the moment you resurface. Once again, you're good. You're so good at this, good at loving, that it hurts, not in the best ways, but the worst ways. And I loved you so much that I endured the pain, and I suppressed the effects of your betrayal, of your decision-making so suddenly. You are not what I anticipated, but all I heard is, I wasn't good enough. Because your love will remain conditional to everyone on your path that loves you as you claim to love them. You know love and the means to pierce my soul with your love bombing arrows. I fell for you, and I hope your companions and lovers see right through you as I do now, past your affections and your yearning, past your torments and burdens, because it's clear you haven't learned from the past that you so endlessly tried to escape. Mold yourself. Mold yourself to remain mystique. Mold yourself into what you want everyone else to see. I envied you and your kind heart. When I knew at first glance I should have been worried. Why does everyone need your saving? Maybe all we ever will be is grass that lie about becoming trees. For once, I wish liars told me the truth for once, myself included. This soft, warm bed of grass was fun while it lasted. But I intend to remedy this grass with buds of dandelions, vibrant hemerocallis varieties like orange daylilies and a trail of hibiscus trees. They can survive when nurtured and well tended to. Perennials, they come and they go just like seasons do. Now I can continuously tend to this garden or fly towards oblivion, but I refuse to be Icarus. I refuse to overwhelm this garden with drought, with emptiness. I refuse to reach the sun and scar myself at your expense. I refuse to be a fallen angel. I refuse to crash and burn. So there is no need in waiting, no need for saving. I am ready for this garden to wilt along with the rest of you. Oh. Thank you guys so much. My name is Aisatou. I'm a writer, I'm a poet, I'm a aspiring editor as well. So if y'all want to check me out, my Instagram is mother.ofallbelievers, and I have a couple of shows coming up, or a show actually next Sunday. I'm going to be performing at Basement Bums. It's an open mic performance installment, so it's another feature that I'll be heading toward. That's all on my Instagram. So yeah, come chat with me afterwards, and we can talk about it. Thank y'all.
So feel free to get food if you haven't already. Help yourself to a drink in the back or mingle. Make some new friends.